अल्हम्दुलिल्लाहि वकफ़ा वसलामुन अला इबादिहिल्लज़ीन नस्तफ़ा अम्मा बाद। अस्सलामु अलैकुम दोस्तों, कल शब यानी शब कदर की रात when I happened to surf Facebook, I found a very intriguing and very disturbing post, written by Adis Dudirija, who works at Griffith University, Australia. And I would like to quote Adis Dudirija verbatim. It's highly ironic that people like Bilal Phillips, Wahaj Dareen, and their ilk, and there are thousands, if not tens of thousands, of preachers and religious leaders like them globally across various Muslim sects, with huge number of followers and very strong presence on social and other media, that are complaining about how especially the young generation of Muslims are leaving Islam in large numbers, when it's the understanding and approach to Islam, nature of Quran, the concept of Sunnah, role and states of Hadith in Islamic theology and law, Islamic interpretative tradition in general, the concept of sacred history, etc., that they champagne and defend as the true Islam that is directly responsible and a major contributor for this situation in the first place by promoting an unreasonable, supernatural, cult-like, ethically ossified, misogynistic and supremacist Islam. Can we really blame this Muslim youth for leaving this kind of Islam? Definitely not. And there are some comments that are equally intriguing on it. For example, there is one whose name is Sadiq Abu. He writes in response to this post that, Brother Adis, do you have any data or research study that reveals that young Muslims leaving Islam, which seems a very important issue? I live in the USA. I have observed that many young people are leading a life where they are not serious about 5 daily salah and Islamic rituals. But I know some reverted sisters stop practicing Islam because of the harsh, cruel nature of their husbands, and even not getting enough support from the Muslim community. Similarly, there is someone whose name is Manwar Ali. He says, and he writes, they cause harm through their marketing and business models of dawah, creating celebrity competitive platforms and setups to make money for themselves. The few that will remain will do so because it would be lucrative for them too. So else there are many other, like I know some Muslim youth left Islam due to current misogyny and patriarchal interpretations of Islam. One left Islam when found out his dad secretly got a second wife. Okay, it is as if the mass has taken in charge of the scholarship. I think not only Islam suffers from this takeover, but also other spheres of knowledge. Misinformation is so rampant, and to serve this, social media, unauthorized blogs, YouTube all play a pivotal part. This is written by Hadi Farid. So these posts can't be ignored, and collecting the data, collecting the response from the Muslims across the world, from across many countries, and it's really an alarming issue for all of us being the responsible ummah of Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, that if somebody is won over to Islam, or if somebody accepts out of his own will, he or she is moved by the equality, the egalitarian concept of Islam, or the beauty of Islam, and if somebody accepts Islam and then he is leaving Islam, that's really a very grave issue. And I was just trying to juxtapose this post with the situation that's currently in Kashmir. कश्मीर में जिस तरह की हालात है उससे तो हम बिल्कुल भी नावाकिफ़ नहीं है. द सेक्टेरियनिज्म दैट इज़ बीइंग फ्यूल्ड डे इन एंड डे आउट ऑन सोशल मीडिया would be would contribute to alienate our Muslim youth from the true teachings and true beauty of Islam, and Muslims would no longer be a party in solving the global problems if they are involved within their own problems. So the sectarianism fueled by these religious preachers who have a tremendous following on social media, and the youth are following them, they are acting on their advices and instructions, but we know that what's the outcome of all those things. So it is really a wake up call for all of us to stand up and to revisit our methodology, to revisit our our behavior, our character, our oratory. Is it going in the right direction or not? And yes, these are the accusations by Aziz Duderija against Bilal Phillips and Wahaj Tareen. I don't subscribe entirely to this, but I think that this is something which we have to take care of, and we have to look into the matter very seriously. So we don't have to make dawa like a celebrity type model or competitive corporate business type. So we have to just revisit, think very seriously, and contemplate and analyze and self-evaluate ourselves, that are we going in the right directions? Are we not alienating? Is it like that we are alienating our own Muslim youth? We are not able to correspond with the people of other faiths. Is it because that we have got some inner deficiencies that needs to be thought upon? Thank you very much. Assalamu alaikum.